Okay, mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. Okay, hello. How is everyone doing today? Feel free to start queuing up. Bimu-chan, the thing you put in 6 days ago for Cherry's Trons, is that just for Kane stuff? I think it's all set right now. I think, unless I'm just looking at the channel points. I think I could refund those points because I think that's something from older that I should have fixed a long time ago. Unless there's something new. It's not Kane's Trons? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. For Cherry? So changing her Trons to something different from what you had in the video, Brett? Because I updated it based off of the video. There's hair crossing here. Didn't even see it. Oh. Okay. My bad. Didn't know that. Or didn't pay attention to it, I guess. Okay, well apparently it's not updated then. Secondary. Alrighty, people that want to queue up for ignition, feel free to queue up. We have a couple rivalries to have. Actually, we have at least one match to have. Other than that, let me see. Oh, actually, the men's hardcore championship is supposed to be defended. So, men on the Men on the Ignition brand can queue up for that, but if you're already booked for something on SummerSlam, I wouldn't queue up for that. Alrighty, yeah, like I said, I just for Cherry's entrance, I just used the video, so I thought that was still up to date. Okay, one of these days, Cherry will be up to date. Okay, let's see what we got here so far. Thomas Paine versus Talon. These two matches are going to be changed. And that one, that's a brawl too. Did anyone ever figure out how the brawls work in this? Because they weren't working for us. What's up, Slim? Already versus Jared Crow. Cherry Blast versus Ashley Hale. Wait a minute. How come? Oh, I think I made the rivalry after I started the brand. After I started the show. Wait, what the heck? It deleted it. Or I didn't save. I know I made it. 100% I made it. That's interesting. Okay, so we got well, already he's already going to be most likely booked in a match. So the men's hardcore championship will most likely to be defended on Warzone. Yeah, we're gonna have the men's hardcore title defended this week, the women's hardcore title defended the following week, and then both will be defended before SummerSlam most likely. So it's possible one of them will make it to the SummerSlam card, but I'm trying to have neither of the current hardcore champions have very much prestige, so I'm not thinking they'll be on the SummerSlam card. It's possible they'll both lose the titles this week anyway. I mean, this week and next week. Okay. See Slapdash and Beefy queued up for their primary cause. We got Akira Blade and Jessica Storm. Jessica Storm's already going to be booked most likely. Cherry's booked. And people can cancel their rivalries if it's not going to lead to a championship match. If it is going to lead to a championship match, you cannot cancel your rivalry. That's you've already got your championship thing. I'll make sure it isn't Slapdash. Slapdash, did you want to do that handicap match this stream? It sounds like you want FC though. I'm not sure exactly how we would do a handicap match if you're going for FC though. By GM mode rules, that rivalry is on cooldown. That guy other than Eddie and Lenny? Oh, so Slim wants face Tajiri? Okay. Well, Tajiri's actually not here, though. Let's see if anyone else wants to do something before we allow that. Hmm. Well, we got room for 2 challenge matches, folks. Might be allowing Slim versus Tajiri if no one else is queuing up. Gonna give people a chance if they're on this brand. Next thing, an idea for handicap challenge matches. Both members of the handicap match side. One of the things I was thinking, Brett, was if we do a handicap challenge match, if the side with 2 people win, I think only I think both of them should get 1 FC if that's what we're doing. If they both spend points, they should both get 1 FC if they win. But only the person who gets the pinfall or submission should actually get a 1 in their win column. The other person shouldn't get anything. And then if the person, on the business end of the handicap match, the 1 and the 1 and 2, if they win, they would still only get 1 win, but maybe they should get 2 FC since they're on the tough side. That's kind of what I was thinking if we do that. Yeah, the person would still only get 1 win though, but it looks like we do Lindsay versus. Wait, is Lindsay's not in a rivalry, right? Yeah, Lindsay's not in a rivalry. So we could do Lindsay versus Akira Blade. The opening match. If no one else queues up, I will have Slim versus Tajiri be match 3. Gonna give people a chance that are here to queue up and take that, but you pay for Lynch inherits? Yeah, you can. Go ahead, Ash. Hey, Fox, how you doing? And what's up, Slender? The king has returned. Everyone have a good week? Oh, Alley Cats is queued up. Alrighty. Also, again, the Hardcore Championship is due to be defended. I may actually pick. Oh, what's up, Hachi? I'm sorry, buddy. I may actually just pick someone for the Hardcore Championship to be defended against on Warzone, and it would be someone that isn't already booked for SummerSlam and may not be booked otherwise. So, but the Hardcore title is supposed to be defended this stream. So, I need coffee. I kind of do too. Actually, I did. I actually am being a little bit healthier lately. I actually, at least this week, actually, been trying to eat better and sleep better and drink less. Sarah Bear woke me up to some breakfast. She made me some breakfast burritos. Very neat lady. She actually gave me a coffee too, but I haven't drank it yet. Alrighty, opening match of the stream. Akira Blade versus Lindsay. Place your bets, people. Slim may be facing Tajiri tonight. Who else is trying to queue up here? We have no men queued up for Ignition. We have Alley Cats queued up for the women's division. Taking points from Beefy and Ash for this match.
Now it's time to get extreme rules match underway. No disqualifications, no countouts. This is where we really get to see the violent creativity of superstars.
Well, that's because sometimes a straight-up wrestling match isn't enough, Cole. Sometimes you need a few accessories to incapacitate your opponent. Be it a kendo stick, a chair, or a table, the possibilities are endless.
Inverted DDT. And no countouts means she has the whole outside to play with.
There is DQ though, right? This is a challenge match. So I did have my mic off. It is a challenge match. That's actually a tag title, so yeah, definitely not on the line. I guess this was no DQ, false count anywhere. The ref is following him outside. I didn't catch that. I'm sorry, but hopefully that still works for both of you.
She adjusts it and reverses it.
Apparently Slim versus Maverick was false count anywhere. And DDT on the floor. I mean, changing it to no DQ shouldn't really change too much. Oh, went for her Karana. She got caught. And a power bomb. I wonder if that her Karana would have pushed her through the barricade. Probably not. I hope everyone had a good week, though. Thanks for everyone that's been supporting the other streams, the non-FTU ones. We did some Fall Guys on Monday and Tiny Bang stream on Thursday. Well, we got... Oh, geez, Tiger suplex on the floor. We got this match treated like more of a TLC than the Intercontinental Championship match at Bloodfest. Drop kick from Akira.
Scurries out of there. She re-enters the ring now.
Oh. Again, opening match of the stream. Be sure to queue up for your call. The first call that you queue up for, by the way, is the one I'm assuming is the main one you want to match with this stream. That doesn't mean you can't have a match with both, but that's the one I'm prioritizing anyway. I'm going to be a bit more lenient, especially for Ignition, since we only had a couple people queue up that are here. So I will most likely still be letting people queue up for Adrenaline, even if they had a match here. But I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Springboard Sling Blade on Akira Blade. What is the AI doing? Its best. It German suplex. Yeah, I actually do need to remember to lessen the possibility of a ladder match on the spin randomizer for the Roulette Championship. Double underhook backbreaker. Because ladder matches still do have to show up, but we can make it so it happens less. And we may need to call a vote if the match is bad or over fast, that we would have a rematch and a different match type. And Frankenstein are on the floor. It's such a bummer because last year we actually had good ladder matches. Like Flashbang versus Bully at TLC, and that one-on-one ladder match was awesome. Standing Shooting Star, legs hooked. Got a 2. Certainly excited for the DLC. Yeah, that means we might actually be able to see The Fiend versus Declan Mannix at Invasion. Power Slam. Hopefully I didn't spoil anything. I'm not sure if that's actually something he was thinking about. Although, actually, it sounds like Mannix wants that music, though, too, so that'd be weird. Actually, Mannix may want revenge on Shawn Michaels still from last year. Uh-oh! Akira Blade, that big kick! That should do it. Not going for the pinfall. I question that. She's won a lot of matches with that kick and not going for the pinfall. Oh, my God, she's got a hammer. Oh, my God! Smashing the ankles. Smashing both of the ankles of Lindsay. Oh my God, Spanish Fly on the hammer. Spanish Fly on the hammer. Akira still kicks up. Questioning what decision? Well, Lindsay now. That hammer. Still sleepy. Good morning, Tommy Tom Tom. It's crazy how much Ash likes that nickname. Well, that sledgehammer again. Oh my God, she got her. Jesus. Filthy shot. That should do it, really. Ref taking a long time to get into position, though. Oh, thanks, Slapdash. Appreciate that, brah. Thanks, BMO Train. Appreciate that, Brett. Nightbot. What's up, Hazard? How's it going, buddy? Congrats, by the way, Hazard. You won something big. What's up, Ivy? I haven't seen you in here in a bit. Been seeing you in Discord, but big shots from Akira Blade. I'm glad to see Ivy. Same with Hazard. Work all night. I see how. Yeah, that could be tough. Big kick. Uh-oh. Lindsay looking to end this. Akira Blade in trouble. Well, elbow to the back. I think she was going to go for that shooting star, but she was laying on her stomach. That hammer again. What's up, Crow? Oh, my God. Dropping that hammer down. Oh, my God. She went for the roundhouse. Didn't get it. Lindsay, huge counter. Look at Lindsay. Huge counter from Lindsay. Oh my God. What a huge moment in this match. This is awesome. Oh my God, that would have been so awesome if it was on the ladder. Yeah, Maverick and Alex Kidd did win the annual tag team tournament. And we'll be getting a shot at the tag titles at SummerSlam. That roundhouse to Lindsay. That's it. 1, 2. Oh my God, she kicked up. Oh my God, she's going for the hammer again. Jesus. Oh my God. Jesus. Look at Lindsay. Lindsay, the stunner. The stunner to Akira Blade. Pinfall on the hammer and the table. Oh my God, she kicked up. This is an awesome match. Oh my God. That roundhouse to Lindsay. How you doing today, Crow? Everyone be sure to queue up for booking either your main call or your secondary call. Crow, are you is Taryn going to be rejoining? Look at this. The stunner again to Akira Blade. That's it. Leg is hooked. 1, 2. Oh my God, she kicked up again. How the hell is this still going? All right, sounds good, Crow. Oh, she's got a bat. Oh my God. That was a vicious strike. Akira's in so much trouble. Oh my God, she getting out of that bad predicament. Hit fisherman suplex on the floor.
She's sent back in under the ropes.
Jeez.
She avoids the attack completely.
Basement drop kick. And it looks like she wants to take this match outside.
Jeez, this match is so extreme. She's going for a chair now. Oh, that was a bad time to fake a right hand, Akira. That steel chair to Akira Blade repeatedly. Jesus. She just broke that steel chair over Akira Blade. It. Well, for the third time, Lindsay hits the stunner. Leg is hooked. That's it. 1, 2. Big win for Lindsay. What a hardcore match. Alrighty. I'll toggle those on real quick. Thanks again, people that been supporting the Tiny Bang streams and stuff. We've been having fun with those. Tiny Bang saying he wants his own remote for Christmas this year. And he wants to be Wally for Halloween, although I think he means Astro. He calls Astro Wally. So okay, commands have been toggled on. Alrighty. Congrats to Lindsay on winning the opening challenge match. Wally. Be sure to queue up for matches, you guys. Thanks, guys. Alrighty. The new Intercontinental Champion, Thomas Paine. Up.
Here we go. These two are at it. The bell hasn't even rung yet. The official needs to get control. The official doing their best. And maybe we will get some semblance of control and a bell. Here we go.
Well, they didn't want to wait for the bell.
Oh, wow. What a kick. What a kick from Thomas Paine. That was filthy.
This match is off to a rocky start after some blows were exchanged before the bell. But now these superstars look ready for
Oh, thanks, Ash.
Certainly a very dramatic start to this contest. Just goes to show how intense this match is going to be. Yeah, clearly this fight has been a long time coming.
Yeah, this match will be officially for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam, non-title here tonight. Well, that would have been awesome if I was able to clothesline him over the top rope. That would have been such a cool spot. How's the AEW game going, by the way, guys? Shots to Black Veil. Look at Thomas. My God, that kamikaze dive over the top rope. Taking out the ferryman to the underworld. Not a fan of it. So you've been playing though, Hutchie? I've been watching it. Ref's already had a 5 count, I think. That's kind of what I was thinking, man. It looks like a game of like the older gaming era. I was actually kind of interested in that like 30-man match. That was just like almost like a battle royale thing. That big kick from Black Veil. I feel like if I got it, that'd be like the main thing I'd be trying to mess with, especially while streaming. If I got it. Black Veil! Thomas Paine, Pele kick to the back of the head. Jeez, that was a filthy drop kick from Black Veil. Again, less than 3 weeks now from SummerSlam. A lot of big matches already booked. We are most likely going to be having a pre-show for SummerSlam, which would be replacing Warzone that week, which means that week we probably won't be having challenge matches like at all. Maybe like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I definitely want to make sure it's fair for people that are on the pre-show for SummerSlam. How you doing, Mare Bear? Double under power bomb. Should be a very interesting match. Thomas Paine. I feel like Thomas Paine fights for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam like every year. DDT on the apron. That hasn't been booked at all yet. Slapdash. People that aren't booked at SummerSlam, it's kind of just reserved for people that aren't on the SummerSlam card already. Which SummerSlam's not fully booked, so it's hard to say. Oh, look at Thomas, the Shining Wizard. Talon Blackfield's been busted open. A kick up there. Well, tuning up the band. That should do it. He wants the Red Baron. If this hits, it's over. Red Baron, he rolls out of the way. Big evade from Blackville. What's up, bully? And I'm doing well, Mare Bear. Glad to see you here today. That's good here, Mannix. Look at this. The containment breach. No row break here. 1, 2. Thomas Paine still kicks up. Big move from the Ferryman to the Underworld, but he needs more damage. Other than that, he hasn't really hit too much on the Intercontinental Champion. Not much, bully. Just getting some good matches going before I got to go to work today. We are going to be figuring out who's going to be facing the FTU World Heavyweight Champion at SummerSlam. That match will be taking place on Adrenaline. And a pile driver on the floor. Not your phalanges. Oh, actually, we might not even be able to have... actually, I think we actually have 2 challenge matches. Wow, that was interesting. They both went for a big kick. Neither of them hit. Blackville got that one. Jeez. Big STO. It's the ice cream champion. Long way to drag him, but it worked out. Oh. Jumped down to the floor. Well, Blackville's really got back into this. It's a 7 count.
And countouts are illegal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
By the way, I did post on Discord I was going to be doing the Quarry Part 2 on Tuesday, but I got notified the other day that I have to be at work extremely early Wednesday, even though I get off work at night on Tuesday. So, got to get off late Tuesday, and then I got to be back in super early Wednesday. So, no stream Tuesday night. A big elbow to the back. But yeah, apparently the universe just doesn't want me to finish the Quarry. Look at this. Oh, huge counter from Payne. Counter for counter between these two. He's going for the containment breach. Oh my God, what a kick. What a kick. That has floored him. And he wants another big kick. That's it. Well, both men down from that super kick. Payne back to his feet now. Going for the Red Baron. Blackville seams out. The Red Baron to Talon Blackville. What an ending. The Intercontinental Champion strong here tonight. Okay. Are we doing Slim versus... We are doing Slim versus Tajiri, I guess. Or wait. Yep, Slim versus Tajiri. Ah, dang it, I forgot to take the Destroyer off Tajiri. I'm gonna do it later. Sorry. Alrighty. Alrighty. Huge one-on-one opportunity for Tajiri. I don't know. What did I say, Thomas? I don't know when you asked what I said. What did I say? So. All right, place your bets. Tajiri has not had a loss in a very long time, folks. Oh, he has the Destroyer as a regular move for some reason. This is one I got off Community Creations. But yeah, he hit Flashbang with it like twice, I think, at least, at Ring Justice. But this was the best Tajiri I could find, so. Actually, I think I found one that looked better, but he didn't have any of the moves or entrance or anything. So I'm like, I don't like when people update just the entrance. It's like upload just the entrance. It's like, come on, go all in.
And then we've got the superstar who came into this match wearing championship hardware, looking dead set on getting the win here. You don't keep a tight grip on your title by letting people
Oh, you're a Nagi to the Japanese buzzsaw. Tajiri, the final United Kingdom champion in FTU history. And elbow to the back. There's a Burning Hammer match, Brett. How huge would it be if Tajiri could defeat Slimmer tonight? Her karate ran straight into that.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Looking at insult to injury with that one. He's absorbed some damage already. Clubbing blow to the back. And the unabated offense continues. He's just on the wrong side of every maneuver.
Kick to the side of the head. Oh boy. Abdominal stretch.
Abdominal stretch. How do you escape the abdominal stretch like that? Hits him with the count.
Prime opportunity now for him to get some separation and gather himself.
Slim still does not know who his challenger is going to be at SummerSlam, but we do know it's going to be someone from Adrenaline. Double under power bomb. Look at this. The big Slimmy just got countered. What a counter from Tajiri. That's huge. Oh my God, how quick was that kick? Look at it. DDT. Well placed by the champion. Drop kick again. Again, those that haven't queued up for a to have a matches stream, make sure you do that. Running knee to Tajiri. Just busted him open. Tajiri. Strike combination, win for the big kick, didn't get it. Big dodge by the champion. Oh my God, that splash to the outside, down to the floor.
There's no place safe when you face such a risk taker.
Tajiri fully testing the FTU World Heavyweight Champion.
He deflects it right back.
Double under suplex on the floor. What's he going for here? Did he just go for the Tajiri rush? Well, Tajiri countered it whatever he went for. Both men trying to get back to their feet.
What are you guys thinking?
Obviously not about the ref's count, Cole.
There's a kick.
Oh my God! 1, 2, and Tajiri kicks up.
That was about as close as it could get without it all being over for him. Listen, that should have ended things.
What's up, say man?
Look at his face.
In restaurant.
He's losing some faith in himself.
Yeah, autocorrect tries to correct all the things I don't want it to, and then I type something and, you know, need it, and it's nowhere to be found. Where are we going that one, dipshit? Went for a low drop kick, didn't get it. Slim gonna make him pay here. Oh my god. And Alabama slam.
And he's showcasing some dominance here. Yeah, he's showing no signs of ending this assault.
That should do it, really. 1, 2. Well, Tajiri still gets the shoulder up. It's Slim. Once again, that DDT. Tajiri, why is he only the outside? Oh boy, on the floor. The Destroyer. Counter for counter between these two. Tajiri a little faster. What's the ref at? Oh my god, Uranagi on the floor. I think we might have a count out. Oh, wow, Tajiri recovered very quick there. Both men back in same time. Oh boy, once again, the Destroyer. Oh my god. Going for the buzzsaw kick. Slim in trouble. Needs to block this. Oh my god, the buzzsaw connects. Leg is hooked. And Slim gets the shoulder up. Slim needs to counter this. Look at this. Oh my god, went for a brain buster. Huge counter by the champion. That could be Tajiri's last shot here. An octopus stretch. He's going to have to tap here. He's going to have to tap. He taps Tajiri with the win. Oop. What the?
With a win like this, things have got to taste a little bittersweet right about now. Actually, Saxton, I imagine the win tastes a lot more like pennies.
That's a huge win for Tajiri. That's huge. Tajiri's still undefeated since his return. Oh, you're talking about the leg roll-up thing? Wow, people actually voted for Tajiri to win that too. That's a huge win there. I did not think Tajiri was going to win. This should be a very interesting match here. Jared Crow one-on-one with the Sandman. Place your bets.
Not too familiar with this one. What can you tell me about this guy, Corey?
From what I've seen so far, he's been pretty
What was that?
I'm not even sure how he ended up in WWE, to be honest with you.
Well, let's hope he uses this match to prove why he deserves to be here.
Yeah, but he's going against the superstar who refuses to ever back down from a fight, refuses to back down from any challenger. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed in that regard, but you have to appreciate his willingness to keep on fighting.
Well, the Sandman already working on the arm of Jared Crow. Again, be sure to queue up for your matches, guys.
After a move like that,
He takes control.
We still do need to have the triple threat match to find out the number one contender for Slim's FTU World Heavyweight Championship. And we have a one-on-one match to find out who the number one contender for Martin Lee's Roulette Championship is. Guillotine to Sandman. Sandman quick to get out of that. Well, that was interesting. He went for a headbutt and got a knife-edge chop for it. Big power slam from Crow.
Looking for an early pin. And pops the shoulder up.
a little too soon for that cover to be effective.
Most evil clown.
Making a statement by
Yeah, we can talk about that when after SummerSlam, Mannix. As soon as SummerSlam ends, I'm going to be messaging a lot of people to find out what matches they're going to be having. Be sure to respond as quickly as possible because there's a line, and basically the first person I ask, everyone else is waiting for them to answer, sort of thing.
delivered into the barricade. Punch him in the
Yeah, I think last year there was probably like one or two people I was that were kind of holding up the line a little bit, but do want to make sure people that have the higher prestige gets to have the first pick for their invasion matches and everything. Again, the War Games matches.
He needs to find his way back into the ring.
The War Games matches are on the table for those that have factions, but it would cost points. Big DDT from the Sandman. Oh, what the heck? That's the second time Sandman got interrupted with one of his big moves via a cutscene.
well, maybe he doesn't want more.
Can you blame him? Things have not gone his way. Oh!
You are going nowhere, my friend. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Back into the ring.
Well, already making sure Crow can't leave.
And this superstar span outside the ring was worse than
But yeah, it will cost a lot of points for people to have that War Games match. We're going to have an auction for it if people want. Oh my god, just launching Crow there.
Oh dear, this doesn't look good. Here he goes for the win. Can he close it out?
This is not a challenge match, by the way. This is a rivalry match for reasons like that.
And body language is telling me they might not have been the kindest. He has been here before.
A bad time to taunt there, Crow.
To do. But he still has more.
Crow still working with it.
It's fully in his favor.
Uh-oh. Oh my god, Sandman's in trouble.
Targeting the neck.
Sandman needs to get out of this predicament. Okay, I thought he was going to try to go for that major top rope move, but double accidental to the face.
Still in it. What a gutsy performance. Hoisted.
counters. This could be an opportunity.
All right, mic check. Shout out to Declan Mannix. He's a cool guy when he's not being a chaos clown. Oh. Sandman taking out Crow. I'm not sure which option it is. How much are we spending to make a new tag team?
He's getting defensive. There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
I think you actually may be right, Bimu-chan. Oh, I know, Hachi. I'm asking because I'm not sure. I wasn't asking you, Hachi.
You can see as he rises out.
I was asking to help you find out. Well, a double underhook brainbuster to Jared Crow. That should do it. 1, 2, and Crow still kicks up.
To completely beat the count here.
You got to imagine this
That's a good answer, Thomas. I don't think anyone's ever answered that before. And Sammy turning on Roman. I didn't know he turned Roman on. Yeah, to make a new one, Hutchie, it would be $5K each, buddy. Oh, Crow. Unloading on the Sandman. You heard me, Thomas? Did I stutter? Tommy Tom Tom. Oh, boy. Here we go. Crow's been putting everyone away with this. That should do it. Leg is hooked. And Sandman kicks up. Filthy knee drop. He's got busted open. Big knee drop. And the grind. The find. I'm just joking. Just give me a hard time. This is a great match here. Big shots from the Sandman. Jesus. Stomp on the arm. Jared Crow's been busted open. Sandman looking to put him away here. Crow's in trouble. Crow's in trouble. Huge counter. Oh my God. The pounce. Sandman wisely rolling to the outside. That could... Let's see, that could be problematic for Crow. Actually, Crow just turned that right around on Sandman. Look at this. Half and half suplex. This is a great match here. Knee to the face. Two former world champions. Oh my God, he's got the submission. He's too close to the rope, though. He can't grab it. He taps. Jared Crow wins via submission. Oh, big win there. I'm surprised that was only a 3-star match. It was a great match, in my opinion. Uh-oh. Let's do a barrel rolls in here, you guys. Oh, boy. She's not even in a division, so I'm surprised it booked her. I'm not going to play his duo here, no. Place your bets.
So many successful Hall of Fame superstars originally started out in tag teams. Byron, think we might see the makings of a breakout performer here.
Oh, Tiger suplex with a bridge.
Referee in position.
The pure champion.
Early one count, just to wear her down a bit.
So how rivalries are working right now, by the way, is at least right now, I'm specifically making rivalries for the following championships: the FTU World Heavyweight Championship, the Women's World Championship, Intercontinental Championship, United States, Impact, and North American. Those are the only championships I'm making rivalries for right now. Any other rivalries are made by the AI. I'm not sure what else we're going to be doing with that, but I am open to ideas. But I do want to keep rivalries going. When people want to cancel them, that's fine. But I do want to kind of see rivalries through a bit more, especially since last year's game, the game didn't let us finish rivalries. Oh boy. Do a barrel roll in the ring with the pure champion. Oh boy. But yeah, the app crashed so much on 2K22 that it always canceled rivalries, no matter what, pretty much so. Wow, big drop kick from Dua. What does this cost a start rivalry? Right now, that's not an option. I offered like Brett and Slender to have a rivalry since they're going to be fighting at SummerSlam, but it sounds like they want their next match to be at SummerSlam as opposed to a rivalry, in which case it's common that it just keeps booking you one-on-one over and over. Tiger suplex. Making the tag to Hale. Well, that was interesting. That would have been awesome if the drop kick connected. Well, surprised it wasn't a double team.
The legs are a base that you do not want to lose. Chopping down the tree at the base here. Absolutely spiked. DDT.
Well, so Slapdash, like I was saying, like if there is an upcoming match for the Women's World Championship that I can make a rivalry for, that rivalry will take place. We'll roll up here. Dream kicks up. But since like the Elimination Chamber is going to be, oh, I see what you're saying. A Women's Championship rivalry. Yeah, for title rivalries, yeah, you just need to spend FC. Yeah, that was a cool counter, Thomas. I agree.
She got so close she could taste it there. You know, I've noticed some friction lately between these superstars. Well, you can't be friends with everybody.
I noticed the same. There's definitely something of a rivalry here.
Well, Dua with a cheap shot to Cherry. Man, I swear, if Dua actually somehow gets a pinfall victory or something, I'm done with jumpers, dude. There you go. Great time to taunt there. And a kill switch on the floor. Well, why is Dua here? The FTU gods wanted her here, I guess. What's up, Pickle Boy? It's going good. How you doing, buddy? Yep, it's a normal tag match. I can't change when the game makes. When the game makes a tag match, I can't make that a tornado. I don't edit rivalry matches. Oh, big flapjack. I don't even know what Duo's finishers are. I hope I never know. Oh my god. I'm very pleased you missed that. Look at this. That head scissors to do up is a barrel roll. That's right. Oh boy. The ALT. That was her finisher. Rolling that barrel. Brown chicken, brown cow. The ALT to do up. Dream quick to break that up. Oh boy.
She has no interest, obviously, in getting involved in this match, and this is going to turn into a 2-on-1 hand.
Shades of when Sherry first debuted.
Now effectively a handicap match.
Look at Dua. Big shot to the back of the head of the pure champion. 1, 2. Oh my god.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
Big knee to the face. The chest. Oh boy. Well, this last kiss here. She got her. Leg is hooked. Well, Dream breaks it up.
Top rope, putting it all on the line. From the top. She lands hard. What a battle we are witnessing. We're at a
Tagging in Dream. Former world champion. Dream catcher up. Jerry's still fighting back. Left high and dry by our partner. We most likely are going to see another handicap match this stream. An official one.
You can sense what her intentions are here.
A big counter from Cherry. And dragon suplex.
She's enduring some damage.
You can tell she wants to put an end to this.
And oh my god. Taking down Dreamcatcher. It's officially unofficial. Oh, I'm officially unofficial.
Everyone to clear out. Easier said than done. They are not concerned about anyone else's well-being.
She did her homework there. Look at these educated hands and feet. And a DDT to follow it up.
Ref had a 6 count.
Drawing dangerously close to a count out here.
Jerry, look at Jerry go. That's uncalled for. She barely works here. Oh boy.
She's taking on further damage.
Yeah, she's in real danger of being put away here.
Oh, Dream focusing on that arm.
Attacking the arm.
It's interesting that we have more competitors that focus on the arm, like than like the leg or anything. We don't really have people that really focus on the leg too much. A little bit. Well, Frankensteiner to Dream. Dream powers out though.
This was over.
Punishing the lower back. That offense really hitting her hard.
These two teams
shot. Dua counters that. Wow, Wise. Welcome the leg here. Cherry kicks up. You do have to wonder how much longer Cherry could last here. For a big kick, didn't get it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fujiwara armbar on the pure champion. She's going to have to tap here. Cherry hanging on. Who's messaging me on PlayStation right now? Michinoku Driver. You like Dua Barrel Roll's music? Well, another cheap shot from Dua. Oh my god. The armbar. Wow, the resilience of Cherry. Dua Barrel is not an actual person. I was joking that Dua... oh my god. Oh boy. Well, major pinfall victory for Dua Barrel Roll. Violet Ray one-on-one with Alley Cats, main event of Ignition. Place your bets. Violet Ray's been on the biggest solo run of her career. The Impact Champion. You get what joke, Thomas? The do a barrel roll? Well, that was interesting. It looked like that drop toe did not connect, but...
Oh, absolutely, Corey. This is a must-win situation for both women.
And awaiting her across the ring is the champ. Few superstars look as good with a title around their waist as she does. It's a good thing she'll be leaving with her title either way this match goes.
Yeah, the barrel. Dang it, Tiny Pink left some yogurt out. Oh, sorry, guys. Elbow drop. Alley Cats is supposed to be in the Elimination Chamber, the Women's World Championship at SummerSlam. She's going to be needing to get any momentum she could get. So this would be very needed if she could defeat the Impact Champion in a non-title match here, main event of Ignition. Whenever I hear her name, Fox, help me! Is Slippy a boy or a girl? Actually, I probably shouldn't. Never mind. I mean, but you know what I mean. Big elbow. Yes, perfect. Slippy is Slippy. That's fair. I mean, I'd be the person, like, if we were, like, all eating at a restaurant, you know, Slippy gets up to go to the bathroom, just kind of checking which restroom they're using. It's just because I'm curious. Just curious is all. I think some frogs can change their gender, right? That was the whole plot of Jurassic Park. Well, went for a big kick there, didn't get it.
You can tell there's a serious grudge that needs to be worked out here.
Well, there's no better place to do it. The time for talk is over. Now we'll see if actions can put an end to this rivalry.
There's also the plot of Splice.
It's taking a toll on her.
I've been waiting to see that.
And now she's looking to go top rope.
Which, God, don't watch Splice. If you haven't seen Splice, don't watch Splice. Big elbow to the back. Hi, B-Moon Tran. Several animals can. Well, just like amphibians, right? Or maybe reptiles.
Effective. And she's really being knocked around here. Yeah, but she can't allow this surge to frustrate her.
Can't remember much. Good, Slapdash. Good. Big suplex.
Over and over. Establishing complete control. That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
And she's stunned in the corner.
Measuring up their opponent.
Well, went for a big knee, didn't get it. Big shot from Allie.
The opponent.
Can she keep her down?
How close was that?
I really like this match as the main event. Oh, world backbreaker. Violet has her work cut out for her here.
Yeah, but you can't count anyone out yet. This match could still go either way. Oh, look at this.
Hit. Huge elbow drop.
Beautiful. You can tell a fire's been lit inside of her.
She's fighting hard and reaping the rewards.
Oh boy. Well, Violet, big counter. Well, Violet having trouble connecting with her offense here. Big knee to the face. Talked about what Allie's going to be doing at SummerSlam. Violet Ray is going to be defending the Impact Championship against Jessica Storm, one of the most decorated competitors in the women's division in FTU history. What's up, Lep Bro? How's it going, buddy? Oh boy. I think she was going for that Avalanche pedigree, which if so, that's a huge counter for Violet.
These superstars have endured so much punishment.
It's been going good, Lep Bro.
But the tide can shift at any moment.
You got a match coming up on Adrenaline, man. Went for a big shot, didn't get it. Look at Violet. Oh my God, big thrust kick to the face. Well, Allie. Yeah, Allie definitely went for that top rope pedigree earlier. Well, big shots to Violet Ray. Will that be enough? Violet still gets the shoulder up.
You and I both, Byron. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Uh-oh. If this hits, I think it's over. Look at Allie. A huge forearm to Violet Ray. And Violet still kicks up. Violet right back to her feet somehow. It's been a power bomb. Blue Thunder power bomb. What's up, Karama Fox? How's it going, man? Drop kick to the head.
count here. Counters that. Good chance.
Bulldog. I'm doing good, man.
And she's showing that she still has signs of life in her.
She is displaying how far her stamina can be tested.
Tossed back into the ring. She's fighting back.
Look at Violet. The window she needs. The main event of Ignition right now, Adrenaline is next, folks. Oh, boy. And a pedigree from Violet Ray. Violet, too exhausted to immediately make the cover, makes the cover now. And Allie kicks up. Violet staying on her like she needs to. Sit out, rear mat slam, immediately hooking the leg, shoulders down again. Allie kicks up again. And oh my god, that thrust kick to the face again. 3 covers in like 30 seconds. And Allie still kicks up. Violet showing why she's the champion, though. Just staying on Alley Cats. Violet throwing everything at Allie. Oh my god! Ow! Jeez. Well, Violet gonna shrug that one off.
She's gaining momentum here, guys. Yeah, she's doing a good job carrying out her game plan. She hit the corner hard.
God, can you imagine how that would feel to jump like that? Uh-oh, look at this. Well, huge counter from Allie. And oh my god, what a shot. What a shot to Violet Ray. That should do it. Somehow Violet still kicks up. What a match. What a main event. Uh-oh. This could be it for Violet. Violet Ray's in trouble. Oh my god. And a pedigree. That avalanche pedigree on the Impact champion. 1, 2. Huge win for Alley Cats.
Champion, you've got the biggest target on your back. Now here to take advantage of it. Let's not wait. Let him fight right now. I cannot wait for this showdown. It looks to me like the title's under threat.
All right. Well, Violet Ray versus Jessica Storm will be a great match at SummerSlam for sure. Okay, mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. Wait, what? They're now allies? How's that work? Alrighty. So we'll see if some future Rumble, if Jessica Storm and Violet Ray help each other. Okay, these matches will be changed. Oh, man. Okay. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and kick it off with the handicap match. Be good as an opening match because I don't know how it's going to go. Flashman's got a 90 now. He must be high on the power rankings. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and take. You know, actually, Slapdash, I'm gonna refund the points because I feel like this is still kind of a trial thing anyway. I'm gonna refund your points, Slapdash. But we are gonna have that be a challenge match, but it'll work how I said earlier. Born by the devil, molded by it. Okay. So we'll do Fox. Actually, hold on. There's a cool looking four-way. We're gonna do Brett versus Wyoming Devil. Taking Slim's points from earlier for his challenge match against Tajiri. Okay, then we'll do. I think we'll do Nine Tails versus Angel. Oh wait, actually, sorry, actually we can't do that yet because we have another match we need to make. Okay. Dang it. I'll have the roulette number one contender match on Warzone. Just making sure there's nothing else I need to have. I need to have the hardcore match though too on Warzone. Yes, so we're gonna have Q Money versus Josh Evans on Warzone, and then the triple threat match we'll have here. Vincent Green. Did I not actually add him to the brand? I'll check flashback anyway, I'm curious. Yeah, he's number... He's still on a win streak somehow. Oh wait, that's not a win streak. Oh yeah, it is. I'm curious about that. Thought he was bald. Nope, not bald. That's just actually me. Locks an... Or maybe it just knocks down... Hold on, let me see something. I can't edit these, by the way. So momentum... Hot streak is the win streak, right? Hot streak is the win streak, and then momentum is just... I don't know. They are different, though. I guess the other one would be the wins. Okay. I can't edit those either, so... Wait, wasn't this a challenge match at first? Oh, that's rival action. Never mind. I don't know why I wasn't changing this one. Okay, actually, I'll make this one the, not a rivalry match. I'll make this the, Q Money versus Josh Evans match. So, Slapdash, I'll explain that in a sec. Okay. Okay, so we got... this is going to be a challenge match still, because I'm stupid. But roulette number 1 contender match, challenge match, rivalry. Okay, then this one could be the triple threat. Okay. Alright, this looks good. Alrighty, so for this first match, only the person involved in the pinfall or submission, or basically whoever the legal guy is on the other side, is going to have their win-loss affected. If Ragnarok wins, which I mean they probably will, they'll both get 1 FC. If Flashbang wins, we'll get 2 FC. That's at least how we're doing it right now. I'm open to ideas and suggestions, but I was kind of going over like the possibility of triple threats and fatal 4-ways for challenge matches as well, in which case people would be taking more losses than wins, obviously, but I was thinking about more of an FC payout. Like if you win a fatal 4-way challenge match, you'd get 3 FC. If you win a triple threat, you'd get 2 FC, that sort of stuff. Alrighty. I did refund your points because I'm kind of still looking at this as a trial match anyway. We saw a handicap situation on Ignition where a friggin' other jobber got a pinfall victory over a champion, which that's like the first time that's ever happened, right? Unfortunately. I'm leaving entries on for this. Alright, place your bets, folks. I just fixed that entrance. So with the 3-on-1, I did do a couple test matches to see if Flashbang even could win. Flashbang never won it. I mean, for the 3-on-1, he didn't do any for this, but I did test the entrance. I don't know why it's. I don't know if it changed now that they're champions or something, or I don't know. Maybe I need to check it again. Thanks, Ivy. Yeah, I did the 3-on-1. I had Flashbang tested a few times. He never won it. This I didn't test at all. Well, final hour. Sorry, there's echo. Yeah, I'll have to look at the entrance again. I don't know what it was. Did it say that their name was changed, or did it actually say their name was Ragnarok? I swear I worked on their entrance, though. That was not a signature. It said Ragnarok, okay.
The only way you'll beat the numbers game is by finding ways to divide your opponents and take them down one by one.
That might be easier said than done, Corey, but you're right that taking on multiple opponents at once is a recipe for failure.
You could do an elimination handicap match. I just don't think it's necessary. Knee drop. You can. You 100% you can. Oh, Flashbang doing pretty well against the tag team champions right now. Flashbang dive over the top rope. And DDT on the floor. Oh. And Miguel on the top rope. Well, Flashbang set up Odin. And oh my god! Can you imagine like his face like landing on that bottom step? Bad time to taunt there. Flashbang, Halo into the final hour. The final hour on Odin. Odin in trouble. McGill saving his partner there. Stump pile driver. This is a challenge match. What do you think would be harder to win, an actual 2-on-1 or a one-on tag, a 1-on-2 or 1-on tag? Because on the one hand, you can't really get offense in a 1-on-2, but on the other hand, it's more likely that you could drop someone and then they'd roll out of the ring and then you could kind of focus on the other guy. I think 1-on-2 would be harder. What's the ref at? 1-on-2 is harder just because it's harder to actually get offense in. The 7 count. Flashbang, oh my god! Taking down McGill. Oh my god! Knee to the face. Yeah, I was trying to tell you, and when I messaged you, that the AI can go pretty beast mode. I mean, we saw a little bit of that from Cherry on Ignition, but I think it may be a little different because it gave her a partner at first. What's the ref at? That's a 6, okay. Shots to McGill. Yeah, German suplex. We saw Odin trying to go for the tag. Oh my god, the Halo again to Odin. Leg is hooked here. McGill immediately breaking that up. Flashbang still in control. Going for the triple Germans. Huge counter from Odin. Just countered the signature. Hit DDT. That's what he needs to do. Oh my god, that was a nice sequence into that German. And Odin makes the tag to McGill. The villain. Flashbang Halo into the final hour on McGill. This could do it. McGill hasn't taken much damage yet, though. The Halo into the final hour as soon as he got into the ring. And McGill rolls through. Yeah, that was a top-tier German suplex, though, on Odin. Big shot from the villain. And a neck breaker. Flashbang DDT. Hook in the leg. McGill still getting the shoulder up.
What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Yeah, I think we need to kind of think over handicap matches, especially if Flashbang wins this. It's going to be insanely hard to win this, though. The AI is so quick to break up pinfalls. So, well, McGill's been busted open from that knee. I think if Flashbang wins, it would need to be via countout or submission. Well, McGill is like twitching there. McGill trying to crawl to his corner. Knee to the face. Oh, went for the Halo. He countered it. McGill counters the Halo into a power slam. That could be Flashbang's last shot. Well, this is how they won the tag titles. Feet on the ropes. Feet on the ropes. Flashbang kicks up. Oh, went for a big drop kick. Didn't get it. McGill on that arm. We do know Ragnarok is going to be defending those tag titles at SummerSlam against the winners of the men's tag team tournament, which was Alex Kidd and Maverick. It's kind of interesting. Both tag title matches at SummerSlam are cross-brand. Flashbang going for the STF. The STF locked in. He's going to tap. He's going to tap. He taps. Flashbang with the win. Well, yeah, Flash gets 2 FC, and then 1 win, and then they both get 1 loss each. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think if we ever try to do that again, we need to... I mean, I did try to make it clear. I did talk to Slapdash, like, the AI goes beast mode. this is the same AI performance that like I feel like we've seen from jobbers, because when the AI, yeah, they or wait, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm sorry, Brett. I'm wrong there. I'm wrong. They don't both get a loss there. Only Odin gets a loss there. But yeah, it's the same thing. Like we've had people that were like 30 overalls just go beast mode and like always counter finishers and stuff. And it got to the point I was calling. I'm like, he's gonna counter the finisher. He's gonna counter the finisher. They go beast mode, and when the deck is stacked against them, the AI doesn't like that at all. Hey, people actually voted for me too. 30% anyways. Alrighty, well, if we ever have that come up again, we need it known how, make sure everyone knows exactly what could happen. And I think we would definitely need to have all parties agree on handicap matches. Well, I'm glad that worked out too, Brett, because Curtis is a cool addition to the community. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that one-sided at all. I mean, Flashbang did go beast mode in that 1-on-3, but, I mean, that was also a 1-on-3, so, yeah. Alrighty. So, the winner here is going to be facing Martin Lee. 1-on-1 for the Roulette Championship at SummerSlam. Place your bets here. I'll have to check out the Ragnarok's entrance too. I'm not sure what happened with that. I fixed the entrance and then something stupid happened, I guess. Well, big German suplex to start the match off.
And he is up against someone who is determined to get the win here no matter what. As both men should be, Saxton. If you're not trying to win, you're not trying.
Yeah, actually, I actually don't feel good about that handicap match at all, actually. I mean, it said Ragnarok, that wasn't your entrance, right, Slapdash? Wasn't that a default entrance, or was that your entrance? I don't think it was your entrance, right? If it was your entrance, we're all good. Oh, Josh Evans stomping away here. Oh, am I just tripping? Was that the Viking Raiders entrance? That was they're supposed to have the Viking Raiders one, right? Oh, okay. All right, I'm sorry. All right, it's good then. Okay, I thought it messed up and I was feeling really guilty. I'm glad it was the correct entrance then. All right, this is actually a rematch from Ring Justice, which I believe Q Money got the win in that, right? Q Money, former world champion. Josh Evans, one of the more epic United States Championship title reigns last year. Spanish Fly. Well, Evans just kipped up, but Q Money keeping the pressure. Number one contender for the Roulette Championship. Josh Evans. Oh, did Josh Evans win? My mistake. Oh my God. Went for that backhand, but the Pele kick connects. Yeah, the main thing I liked about that handicap match, though, was that German suplex on Odin. That was smooth as hell.
And the rolling neck snap. He's entered a state of distress now. Yeah, he has to devise some kind of new strategy here.
Already slapdash. But here. Oh, cross body. Well, that was interesting. Like the elbow got him in the head.
Hoping to end it here. This is it.
Well, that was a long count there.
How is he still in this match? By the skin of his teeth. He got whipped into that corner. Gets him with the counter.
He's showing it's not time for lying down. It's time for fighting back.
Look at Evans. DDT.
Talk about devastation. Both wrists captured.
That was nasty. He's lost some of his win now.
Oh, German suplex. It's the move that started this match off.
Don't know what it's going to take. Oh, my God. It's just punishing the knee. Shot after shot after shot. Hammer it away.
Their shoes are similar.
Stops to the legs. He's certainly looking in command at the moment.
He's in non-stop attack mode.
Definitely possible, Brett. I think I need to... Well, oh my God, what a move from Evans.
That is the attitude of a daredevil. The ability
I think I need to figure out who's going to be facing already for the Hardcore Championship this stream. No one queued up for that, right? Or do I even have it open to challenge? Actually, I might not even have it open. People might be like, how come I can't spend points? But actually, I don't think anyone is, because it's an Ignition Championship, and most of our Ignition people are already going to be booked for SummerSlam. I don't have it open.
And now the pressure's mounting on him.
Oh, it's open now.
faced with a lot of adversity right now.
Yeah, that was a great move by Evans.
Into the mat.
Climbing up top. He's got big plans.
Going up top. Shout out to Cherry Blast. She's a neat peoples. They go to the back of Q Money. Will that be enough?
Kick out.
This match is getting pushed beyond the normal limits.
Well,
They're going to put their opponent away. Gory special submission is in, but not done just yet. Yikes. That's his go-to move. Can he finish this off?
well, Josh Evans just planted Q Money. And Q Money still gets the shoulder up.
Almost a 3 count. Yeah, talk about a close call.
What's the tally on how many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore.
And rolling shot. That could probably do it right there. Q Money seemed pretty lifeless. Oh my God, he wanted the exclamation point. Q Money counters. That could come back to bite him.
Still surviving is beyond explanation.
Dropping him gut first. And a shoulder up. Yeah, window's closed for the closed for SummerSlam. Well, oh my God! Q Money out of nowhere. And oh my God, Evans kicked up. That was amazing. Yeah, Ali's already booked anyway, Maddox. Ali's already booked for SummerSlam.
Kick to the mat. It's been a struggle for these competitors to find an end to this match.
But the struggle's worth it. With every move you make, you hear this capacity crowd following you on that journey.
People's moonsault.
Headed to the top now.
And big leg drop. That should do it. And Evans kicks up again. He's got a raid. Appreciate that. Phenom, thanks for the raid. Appreciate that, buddy.
Terrible predicament for him to be in.
Welcome in, welcome in.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Attack to the midsection. Look at him muscle their opponent.
Well, Evans. Oh my God. Stacking up Q Money. 1, 2, and Q Money kicks up again. Which one of these two is going to be facing Martin Lee at SummerSlam for the Roulette Championship? And DDT again. Q Money in trouble, man. I feel like Q Money's going to get injured in this match.
Stop after
German suplex. It's interesting that they both have that too. That same version. Like Q money. German suplex. How awesome would that have been if it was on the barricade? This is the guy from the Immortals Club. That is correct. Well, hooking the leg here. Evans kicks up again. This is an awesome match. Oh, Q money. Oh, taking a bit too long. Oh my God, what a knee. The distance he got with that. The shin to the chest. Evans looking to put Q money away. If this hits, it's over. Look at this. He already hit this once. That gory bomb reverse STO. Leg is hooked. That's it. Josh Evans versus Martin Lee at SummerSlam. All right. Congrats to Josh Evans. That should be a very interesting match. Okay. Brett Storm made this challenge to Wyoming Devil. Well, DDT. Brett a little preemptive on his grapple there. I think this is like the longest in Brett's career that we've seen him without a championship. When was the last time you had a championship? Oh, it was the tag titles. Never mind. Duh.
Taking this match off the mat now.
Oh. Wyoming diving to the outside. I guess maybe like when we first started FTU, you might have gone longer before you won your first title. But we were speed running back then too, so.
Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut. Back and forth, looking for the advantage here. Holy, meet the barricade.
Wyoming doing a lot of work here to the 9-time world champion.
Saw that one coming. Whip back into the ring.
Oh, like body drop. Yeah, the Risen won the tag titles the week after WrestleMania, I think, right?
This battle is starting to weigh down on him. Heading up, he's thinking back. Incoming.
And leg drop.
Perfect leg drop from the top. And he's
Brett's in trouble here, taking a lot of damage.
looking at an
There you go.
attack from him. He
Brett trying to get back into this dragon screw. Shoulders down here.
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup. Ooh, harsh kick.
And Brett Storm with the spear. Surprised he's able to hit that already. Might be going for the Stormbreaker. He is. The Stormbreaker to Wyoming Devil. He must have countered something big from Wyoming. And Wyoming gets his shoulder up. Wyoming right back to his feet. Wyoming knocking Storm off the apron. Oh my God, that leg drop down to the floor. Jeez. I don't think we've seen Wyoming this aggressive before, man. Oh my God. Well, Brett avoiding the leg drop, drop kick to the side of the head. The 6 count. The 7. Uh-oh. Well, picking up Wyoming. It's an 8 count. Wyoming gets back in. Uh-oh. Oh my God. He caught Brett Storm. Tombstone pile driver to Brett Storm. Shoulders down. And Brett kicks up. Brett's in a lot of trouble here. God, look at Wyoming go. Just throwing Brett Storm around the ring. Oh, that was interesting. Reverse DDT. I think I know who's going to be facing the Hardcore Champion. Well, what's up, Krath? Well, elbow drop to the back. How you doing, Krath? Oh my God, he went for the tombstone. Oh, I thought he countered it. The tombstone, he's too tired. The tombstone, but he collapses. The tombstone is hit twice. He needs to roll over and cover him. That should do it still. 1, 2. Wyoming Devil, huge win over Brett Storm.
the whole locker room is watching this one by the end of it.
Huge win. That's the biggest win of Wyoming Devils' career so far. Massive win here on Adrenaline. I don't even know what that just said, but wow, Brett had no votes either. Yeah, it was a GG right there. Alrighty. Brett, you had a couple votes.
Waiting for this matchup and
Brutal sneak attack from behind.
Well, Brianna Shannon attacking Midori before the match.
that's a cheap and
Oh, you had like 9% of the votes
advantage no matter
of the
the bell and what started with an attack while making their way to the ring is now an official match.
of the amount voted for anyway.
See how that little scuffle
Someone voted for you at least.
power in this contest. Little scuffle. I think you're downplaying what we just saw.
Well,
unfold in front of us.
Brianna Shannon has just been destroying Midori in this rivalry here, becoming only the 4th woman to hold that prestigious North American Championship. Midori is looking to win it back at SummerSlam. In the last woman standing match, Brianna Shannon is doing her best to friggin' injure Midori, which actually she has with that steel chair a couple weeks ago. Midori might still be injured.
She heads out, but this one can be lost by countout.
Taking a moment to let her know
Oh.
who the real superstar is here.
Brianna, bad time to taunt there.
Textbook scoop slam.
Oh, look at the leg. Looked like her foot was under the rope. Apparently not.
Gets out of there in a hurry.
Midori, whisper in the wind, taking down the North American champion.
She had it scouted.
Kimura lock. The Kimura lock on Midori. Oh, catching the leg.
Nice amateur takedown. All the way over.
Massive slam. Midori's got to be hurt at this point.
As ever.
Getting assaulted before the match. It's been mostly Brianna Shannon and a spine buster. Ran straight into that.
This rivalry has really started to heat up over the past few weeks.
There's always something simmering under the surface here, Cole, and they're living proof of it right now.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
And if the first stop doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will. Jawbreaker! You can pick up your teeth in the third row.
Oh, Midori going for a powerbomb. Brianna fights out.
Broken up with a fist to the face.
Still got some big matches here to come here tonight.
Oh, shot right to the kidney. And again. Great way to bring down your opponent.
I don't want to go to work today. Don't make me go. Knee to the face. Less than 3 weeks from SummerSlam, folks. Be sure to check out what the card looks like in FTU updates on Discord. Let me know if you have any requests in a private message, please. Well, went for that elbow, didn't get it. I can't promise anything, but I definitely will try to work with requests. Powerbomb on the floor.
Looking bad for her here.
And immediately after SummerSlam, we're going to be doing Invasion the following week. And then we're going to be starting the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring tournaments. So everyone in stream here today is earning prestige to move towards those rewards.
This is not going to be pretty. Leg breaker, that had to hurt.
I'll be trying to get the bunny. Face buster.
She has to figure something out for this. Yeah, she keeps getting cut down at the pass. Great counter, impressive ring IQ on display there. And a nice takedown.
Brianna Shannon. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That jumping kill switch. That's going to do it. Brianna Shannon wins via countout.
These women put on quite a show. Here's another look. Here is your winner, Strawberry. All it took was that unexpected sneak attack, but with that tip in the scales, they capture the win.
It's maybe not everyone's style, but you have to admit they took care of business.
Yeah, my style does not include cheating.
As if you had any style at all.
All right, actually, I do kind of like that that ending. I feel like it kind of fits for like an actual story for him, especially considering. I mean, Midori is going to have to answer a 10 count at SummerSlam if she wants to become the North American champion again. I don't really like that victory motion for Brianna Shannon because she does like this, like where she's like, you know, checking out her bicep, but since she doesn't really have big biceps, it looks like she's smelling her armpit. All right. This is the big one. This might be the most important match of the stream. I would say it is. Triple threat match, first fall to a finish. The winner will be facing Ignition's Slim, the FTU World Heavyweight Champion at SummerSlam. Lee Johnson, Vincent Green, and Nightmare. Lee Johnson and Nightmare, both multi-time world champions already. Vincent Green has been so close to being world champion a couple times in his career. It's been a while since the last time he was really seen as being a potential world champion. Lee Johnson just making his big return at Ring Justice. Nightmare, the 6-time world champion. Place your bets, guys. Best of luck to all three of you. Huge opportunity for the winner.
Watching this no DQ match, I can't help but think of all the great no disqualification matches.
Well, Lee just letting these two go at it. And Vincent Green, so quick. Trying to show both the former world champions here that he's ready to be the guy. Oh my God, backstabber. Oh, quick greens. Oh my God, that moonsault hitting both of them.
Let's just agree that all of those matches are great, and I'd argue this one could live up to that same hype, guys.
Oh, man, you can see he is feeling it now.
Well, that Enziguri would have been perfect if it hit, but Lee, DDT to Green. Green's been busted open already.
We know you have to watch the mask at all times in a triple threat match. Any other advice, Corey?
Yeah, here's some for
The Immortals Club are really starting to take over SummerSlam, it seems. A Nightmare with steel steps, though. No DQ here. But TJ Ward is, of course, going to get a shot for the United States Championship. Josh Evans going to get a shot at the Roulette Championship. Violet Ray, the Impact Champion. Yeah, DDT. Wait, are Violet Ray and Akira Blade supposed to be part of Immortals Club unofficially? Or
Punch right in the head. Wow, what a kick. And a kick to the back.
well,
Inverted scoops.
big inverted scoop slam on Vincent Green.
After stop after stop. Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Oh boy, running power slam.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Oh, that elbow to the face. The referee's been knocked down. God, she's really selling that too. They broke her nose. Zagiri. Vincent Green so damn quick. Lee Johnson pulling out some more hardware. Oh my god, he's got a sledgehammer. Oh my god. That shot with the sledgehammer to the tailbone of Vincent Green. Vincent Green drops Johnson there. Again, this is first fall to a finish, not elimination rules.
But this is still anybody's fight.
Johnson, big counter. So is Kira and Violet supposed to be in the Immortals Club or no? Like unofficially? Uh-oh. Well, Green wisely rolling to the outside, pop-up powerbomb to Nightmare, shoulders down. Awesome match so far. What's up, Bard? How's it going, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while, man. Well, Green with the hammer now. Those sledgehammer shots to Nightmare. Is it National Video Game Day? Look at Green. Well, huge counter there. Well, still getting the enziguri. Oh my god, what a clothesline. Well, Johnson in control again. I think Johnson may have been going for the finish, isn't that every day? Pretty much. Big shot to the back of the neck. Well, the stunner to Johnson. Go for the cover. Make yourself famous. Well, huge counter from Nightmare. He went for that Shining Wizard again, I believe. Nightmare's countered that twice. Oh boy. Vincent Green in trouble. The Dream Destroyer to Vincent Green. Well, Vacay needed some time off. Oh, good to see you again, Legendary. Well, almost got Nightmare there. That was close. Again, this is for the #1 contender for the FTU World Heavyweight Championship. Winner will go one-on-one with Slim at SummerSlam. Big clothesline. Both Johnson and Nightmare sent to the outside. Look at Green. Green, top-tier performance here tonight. That wasn't. Do you call that a sit-out suplex? That was a gut-wrench suplex. Nightmare full on trying to turn this into a stairs match. Oh my God, Famous are on the floor. Lee Johnson's been busted open. Oh my God, what a German. And now the steel steps to the back of the head of Nightmare. Nightmare right back up somehow. Jesus. Sending those steel steps. All three men back up. What the heck? What are Green and Nightmare doing? That was interesting. Oh my God, Nightmare caught him. Package pile driver. That could do it. That could do it. Johnson needs to break up that pinfall. 1, 2. Oh my God, he kicked up. While Johnson was out there playing with the stairs. Well, a submission hold to Johnson. Will he tap? Will he tap? Oh my God, what a match. Uh-oh. I think it's over, you guys. Nightmare. Already at this once. The Dream Destroyer again. Leg is hooked. 1, 2. Nightmare is the #1 contender. Alrighty. Well, Slim, the FTU World Heavyweight Champion, will be now defending at SummerSlam against a 6-time World Champion. So best of luck there. Main event time. Sorry, the mic turned off. It auto turned off there. I was trying to turn it back on right away too, and it just takes a while to turn on sometimes. Okay. TJ Ward, the #1 contender for Bucks United States Championship. Non-title here tonight. Ward went for a big shot right out the gate.
If you don't want to be a champ, you shouldn't even consider getting into this business. They definitely have that mentality, Corey. And across the ring, a man looking to cement his legacy as a title holder in our sport. You got to hope he isn't taking it easy, even though the title's not on the line. You just know the vultures are circling. It's important he projects strength if he wants to keep his reign strong.
This is the main event for Adrenaline. Well, didn't get that. Again, a lot of big events coming up, you guys. SummerSlam, about 2.5 weeks away. Invasion, right afterwards. And the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring tournaments will be right after that. It is possible that people will not be able to have both of their cause in one of those tournaments. Just a heads up, because we have a lot of people. I want to make sure everyone gets a chance to, well, at least people with decent prestige have an opportunity to be in one of those tournaments. Like, kick to the face of Buck. But yeah, like, if Flashbang's in the King of the Ring tournament, which he probably will be, Midori won't be able to be in the Queen of the Ring tournament, most likely. We'll see how when we get closer, but I just want to make sure we're spreading the rewards around a bit. Of course, giving first opportunities to the ones that have higher prestige, though. They need the face to the champion.
Overhand shots and elbows and forearms, one after another. Forearm after forearm after forearm. Vicious, aggressive attacks. Mounted palm strikes. Look at this, just stop after stop after stop. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Oh. Buck setting the steel steps.
Count out may be imminent here. Really testing fate right now.
Oh my god, what a kick. Oh, neck breaker.
And he wants nothing to do with any of that.
Record.
Record clothesline to Buck.
Almost inhuman at this point. Oh, and he's taken on a persistent assault. He's got to reevaluate his approach at this point.
Well, the submission hold to the United States champion.
The elevated triangle's applied. Not long left. An extreme
I think that ref is way too close.
grip. Quickly, desperately, by any means necessary, it does.
Oh my god, what is that big shot? Ward scouted it.
Cut off with a kick to the gut.
Looks like he has the upper hand now. Yeah, this match is in his favor now.
Strong forearm.
Getting carried around, bad spot to be in.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
Hey, Buck. Jeez.
You know, guys, I didn't think much of this, but the animosity is really starting to grow here.
Right now, I think they're just not seeing eye to eye, Michael.
Oh, swift kicks. Knocking Ward off the apron.
Struggling a bit here.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of a match.
Boom. Every ounce of momentum is now against him.
He's on his heels, that's for sure.
Goes under the ropes to get back inside.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it.
Oh, bad time to taunt there. He might have been trying to do a wake-up taunt, but, well, still worked out for Ward. Dragon Sleeper. Buck definitely figuring out here. He has his work cut out for him at SummerSlam.
He's clearly desperately trying to get out of this situation. Oh, great counter.
Oh my.
It, huge slam.
Shoulders up before two.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet.
Uh-oh, ankle pick. Beautiful takedown. Oh, knee crusher.
That's what hurt.
He's just dominating at this point.
Yeah, he is sparing no energy right now. Big forearm. Firm control. Oh, catches a kick to the face.
He's in a
Buck looking to end it. Ward scouted this earlier. Ward's just been busted open. A big shot from Buck. It, Ward still kicks up. Buck looking for the Buck shot. Oh, he bamboozled me. Nice move there from Ward for Big Boot. Didn't get it. What a knee from Ward. The range of that knee is ridiculous. Oh, the Shinobi. Oh, Buck. Might be going for the Buck shot again. And a Buck shot neck breaker. Leg is hooked. Count it, ref. Buck. Huge win there. TJ Ward just took out the referee. Great main event there. Time for Warzone, folks. The fuming rival crossed the line, took out his anger on the referee. To get the vacant title? It's not vacant. Did she not get the title? Oh! It's trying to do this for the women's world title. Oh my god. Midori's finally been cleared and she's probably about to get injured again. Are you sure, Slapdash? We have the women's world title it might be trying to do. Well, it's not going to happen anyway. Okay, replacing all these matches. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do Ninetales versus Angel, I think, first. Ninetales is only at 81 right now. Oh wait, not Angel. I'm sorry. It's Kaylee. Jeez. I didn't take Manica's points for Allie's match earlier, did I? Or wait, no, Allie wasn't in a challenge match. Take it easy, Thomas. This should be an interesting match. Have we had Noel versus Ash as a challenge match? I'm sure we probably have, right? I think we're gonna have it again though, so they can both have a match this stream. Because we'll do. Okay, we'll do Noel versus Ashley Mannix then. Oh, sure, Ash. Oh, I thought that was Booker T for a second. It's like he's in 99. Okay. TJ Ward technically queued up first. This last spot was going to go to whoever else was queued up, which we have Ward, Crow, Sandman, and McGill. But they did all have matches this stream. Taking points from Beefy and Pickle Boy. Okay. Noel's at a 91 now. So I have to change that name. There's not going to be any more challenge matches to stream. Hey, Altaria. That's a pretty rare dragon. Not too rare, apparently. Alrighty. Okay, refunding points to Crow, to Sandman, taking points from Ash, refunding points to Slapdash, taking points from Mare Bear. Oh, shoot. You're gonna refund points for Jessica, Storm, and Alley Cats as well. And Maya versus Cherry as well. Okay. Okay. Alright, place your bets. Opening match for Warzone. Kaylee versus Ninetales. I'll try a big wheel kick to start it off, but Ninetales with the head scissor. Sam is getting a match. Is anyone in stream that did not get a match at all this stream with either Caw? Hutchie didn't. Hutchie didn't queue up for anything though. Sarah Bear didn't. I'm sure Sarah Bear does. Oh, Ivy was here too. Actually, I'm not sure Ivy even knows the whole queue up thing. Wait. Did they actually, they've actually had a challenge match, I guess? They have, haven't they? I'll change the 2 challenge matches so it's not a rematch. I actually didn't realize that I did that. I'll change the Slender Alex Cade one with the other one. What's up, Matt? Alice, how's it going, buddy? Well, Ninetales didn't get all of that. DDT.
She's got an answer for that. One response after another. Back and forth we go. And will this be it? Kicks out at 2.5.
Oh, got a 2 count. Hey, good to see you though, Atlas. I'll be sure to add that prestige later today for you. Let me know if you're wanting that to be later. It sounds like people are mainly wanting prestige for the SummerSlam leaderboards though. The next stream is Monday, but that's a Fall Guys stream. Shot to Kaylee. Thought she was going to do a destroyer. Is that an 8 count? Combination of strikes. Kaylee sending Ninetales back into the ring. Big neck breaker. Both these women should be in the Elimination Chamber for the Women's World Championship, I believe. And the extra momentum would definitely do a lot. I think I posted that the next FTU stream is going to be Wednesday, I think. That's at least a plan. We'll see how it goes.
With a series of strikes. And she is rapidly dictating the pace. She's taking command of the situation. midsection, full head of steam.
Neck breaker. I think eventually I might be turning into a regular thing where we do FTU Thursday a little early. Like we'd be starting FTU streams about like shortly after what time it is right now on Fridays. Mainly because Tiny Bank's starting up school and stuff. Oh my God, she does have the Destroyer. The Destroyer from Kaylee. Kaylee up top. And the coup de grace. Leg is hooked. Could you reach the rope? Apparently not. 1, 2. Hit Ninetales with his shoulder up.
What is it going to take to keep her down? The answer might be more than her opponent can offer.
Was not able to seal the deal with her best move.
Oh, what's the big shin? Didn't get it. Ninetales needs to get back into this. Throwing her by the hair.
Shoulders down. This could be the one that does it for her. Almost ended it there.
I think we can do Alex Kidd versus Sam Hooker. That sounds interesting. And then Slender versus Ward in the other match.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. Look at this. Slam.
Went for the big elbow, didn't get it. Oh my God, that wheel kick did not knock her off her feet. And DDT. Up top again. If she hits this, she's done. Well, that twisted splash. Oh my God, Ninetales still kicks up.
No way. I refuse to believe that wasn't 3.
Ninetales dragging herself to the corner.
Bottom turnbuckle.
This has been all Kaylee.
It's all her body weight down across the neck and double knees. For the win.
Oh, small package. Shoulders down.
And she thwarts the pin attempt and won.
Her iron will on display for the world to see.
That big shot to Kaylee.
First, pulled out a big move. Makes the cover.
It almost got her there.
Did she just get there? Wait a second. Referee, you sure? Are you sure that's 2?
Big Enziguri.
After what we've seen so far, you cannot
Top toe hold.
These superstars are willing to go. The limits of physical exhaustion.
Oh, Kaylee in trouble now. Big elbow. Well, did not connect. Ninetales has really gotten back into this, though, but she needs to follow through right now. This would be a big win for Ninetales. Ninetales, of course, the former world champion here, but with the momentum that Kaylee has, to be able to put Kaylee away here, this should be a huge win.
Neck twist, ruthless. Kick right to the spine.
Uh-oh. Well, I think Kaylee's looking to end it right now, though. That's it. Center of the ring, no chance for a rope break. Ref needs to count it. And somehow, some way, Ninetales gets the shoulder up again. The resilience of this woman.
Will the shoulder come up if that move hits one more time? She's able to get
Went for a big knee, didn't get it.
She's sent flying into the corner. Fence chop echoing through the arena. What a counter.
Oh my God, that wheel kick gets blocked. Well, misses the head scissor. I feel like so much damage has been done to Ninetales at this point, though. She might actually be hurt. Look at Kaylee.
ready to show her opponent what she's got. She's able to get the cover. 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 She's
Oh my god, that was a freaking nasty kick.
Foot to the lower back. Rapid fire stops to the back. All the momentum is swung to her favor. Yeah, she hasn't been
Kaylee needs to calm down. All her matches with Skyla is just bringing out the worst in her.
to the gut, too. And now she's climbing to the
Oh, she went up top. That was a great time to kip up there. Oh my god, what a sequence. Ninetales just staring a hole through Kaylee. What a match. Oh, that's a bad time to taunt there, Ninetales. Uh-oh. Bad time to taunt. Oh. Oh. Still making it work. Big strikes there. Hey, shout out to Fox Queen. I like when the game does that, or the randomizer does that. Well, she was going for that big shot, but didn't get it. That's interesting. Did she still get hurt from it? And Kaylee still gets a shoulder up. I think she did get it, but just maybe not all of it. Well, definitely not all of it. Drop kick to the side of the head. What a match here, though. I feel like one of these women is going to walk away with an injury. Ninetales up top. Kaylee. Oh, cross bot. Oh, big kick to the face of Ninetales. Oh boy, look at this. And an F5 to Ninetales. That's it. Kaylee with the win. What a match, though. Good win there from Kaylee. I gotta change these matches real quick. Yeah, Kaylee's on a roll right now. Kaylee's on a roll. Okay. So yeah, we'll do Kid versus Sam and Slender versus Ward. Dang it, I wanted to see this match though, but that's okay. Oops, what am I doing? Alrighty, Alex Kidd One-on-one with Sam Hooker. The show. Place your bets. I hope eventually we can have Evan debut. He hasn't been showing up though.
Nothing you could throw at this competitor that could phase him in the slightest. He'll be looking to utilize that wisdom in this matchup. Yeah, but he's going against a superstar who refuses to ever back down from a fight. Refuses to back
Alex Kidd, big shots to Hooker.
the sharpest tool in the shed in that regard, but you have to appreciate his willingness to keep on fighting. Ooh. He's turning the tables. What are we about to see? Oh, knee right to the hamstring crushing knee strikes. Repeated strikes. Oh, that might have just broken something. The damage he's taken is starting to pile up. It's nothing he hasn't been through before. Wrapping the arm over that top rope. Very effective. You can see the intent behind that attack. Exploiting the arm must be the strategy here. Yeah, he's able to stop the bleeding, but will he also gain command?
Hooker. Big knee. And big slam. Sorry for the echo.
There's a special word that I can't say on air for that type of slap. Hey, keep
Well, looked like he was about to try to grab the rope. Kid kicks up. I feel like I need to watch my wording in this match. Gonna have a neighbor reporting me. I'm pretty sure this guy is in there with a kid fighting a hooker. It sounds like that's what he's saying.
this match was close to over. He steers clear of contact. In the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target, stomping down. Double knees to the chest.
Big knees to Hooker.
Great reversal. Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own. Fell off with an elbow. Trying to debilitate the capability to stand. Up and down into the shin breaker.
Just call him the show. There you go.
This be it. Narrowly avoids the pinfall. Talk about a close call for him. He can be
Well,
submission here.
look at this, a heel hook.
Control. Tap out. Do it now. Live to fight another day. Kicks his opponent multiple times to break the hold. Able to reverse that one. Picking up speed.
Look at Kid. Jesus. The double knees. Driving Sam's face directly into the freaking mat.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Kid setting up the show. Well, big counter there. Huge counter.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now. And set right into the corner. Right in there.
Well, big shot to the show. The show is definitely trying to get back into that with his comeback, but Kid looking to put him away. Oh, did the show do a move steal earlier? Or did Kid just do it? That heel hook, but The show got him. The show got him. Big win for the show. Alrighty. The #1 contender for the United States Championship, TJ Ward, did not have a good night on adrenaline. Going 1-on-1 with the King now, though. Place your bets. Best of luck, guys.
This superstar has a strong chance to make a statement at the expense of a title.
Well, oh my God, what a power slam to start this off. Well, didn't get all that moonsault. That was that power slam was brutal to start this off.
Potential sign of things to come. But come on, non-title match or not, they are dealing with a certified champion in this one who isn't going to treat this like an exhibition.
It's kind of weird. It says that we only have 11 viewers. I'm counting more than that right now in the chat log. Inzaguri. Well, look at Ward. Oh my God, big cross body. It's almost been a year already since Slender was crowned King of the Ring. We may be looking to see if he can defend his crown in the tournament this year. Oh, Destroyer on the floor. Well, Slender countering the neck breaker into one of his own. The ref set an 8 count. Don't think I would have taunted there, sir. German suplex. Ward holding on. Cord clothesline. Yeah, we were talking about the King of the Ring tournament, which is coming up here, but TJ Ward was in the semifinals when he met Slender, which that had to have been the last time these two fought, right? Oh my God, the crossbody! He kipped up right into it. But that King of the Ring tournament was definitely the biggest difference maker in Slender's career, as it led to 2 world championships. Slender's been on the roster less than a year still. Oh, big counter there. Northern Lights suplex. Oh, look at this. The submission hold. The Roulette Championship and the Pure Championship are slightly below what we're calling mid-card. Yeah. It's in between Slapdash. It's its own level. Implant DDT. Oh boy, looking for the spirit. The spear connects. Leg is hooked. It gets the shoulder up there.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that. Sent into the corner. Counters. Backbreaker. Face first. Lethal combination. Oh, mounting it now. Just hammered away with the rights. Elbows right to the forehead. Striking at will. Does he have him here?
Well, powering out. Gonna need to end something off, something a bit more critical than just some big punches. Look at this. The twist of fate to the king. The twist of fate connects. Apparently his foot cannot reach the rope. Well, Slender gets the shoulder up still. The Roulette Championship probably was initially just on par with the mid card. That was probably the problem there. Slapdash. That might just need to be updated. But I was gonna have the Roulette Championship defended more often too, which I decided against. Well, big counter there. Slender losing blood here, but still in this. And reverse DDT. Jeez, Ash going full boss lady, huh? Look at Ward. Oh my God. Jeez. Slender's in trouble here. Slender might be getting hurt here. That blood coming down. Oh my God, send to the steel steps. Yeah, Slender's in trouble, man. It's an 8 count. Get back in the ring, guys. Oh, Slender the quicker there, but Ward counters. Big shot there. Will that be enough? He got him. Huge win for TJ Ward there, defeating King Slender. All right, well, TJ Ward getting a big win. Sure that feels good after the adrenaline thing. All right, up next, Noelle, one-on-one with Ashley Mannix. Queen Ashley Mannix, folks. Place your bets. Best of luck here.
she knows how to prove herself in the women's division.
Alrighty, here we go. Noelle one-on-one with Queen Ashley Maddox. Noelle right out the gate, big clothesline. I do have to fix Ashley's name. I've been having trouble deleting certain cause, which I've tried multiple methods to try to get them off the game. It seems like people are having different results. Oh, big kick, didn't get it. Or chop, didn't get it. Oh, it's a skull-crushing finale right there. Yeah, I'm aware of that, Mannix. I did do a lot of the changes in there, and then I've tried exiting and going back in and editing again and stuff, and I still can't delete them for some reason. Oh, a roll up here, shoulders down. Thanks, Ash. Yeah, I feel like 2K, they keep doing like 2 steps forward, 1 step back sort of thing, and it's just a pain in the ass. Like, we have a lot of cool, like, high-flying moments in matches now, but now ladder matches suck, you know? Like, that sort of thing.
She's trying to get this thing done as quickly as possible. Letting her opponent know she is ready for anything.
For a big drop kick in the corner, Ashley scouts it. Talking earlier about Slender possibly defending his crown in the King of the Ring tournament. Ashley Mannix could definitely be doing the same in the Queen of the Ring tournament this year. We shall see. Are you an NBA fan? Not so much. Hey, appreciate that, B. Mootran. B. Mootran paying the flash tax. They put War Games, but tag team still don't work, pretty much. Yeah, they need to do like a whole revamp of the faction system. It doesn't seem like it would be that hard, but I don't know what their issue is.
And now she delivers her back into the ring.
Well, Ashley Mannix, big shots to Noelle. The Chaos Queen up. Small package here. Shoulders down. It's a nice counter from Noelle. And a spine buster from the Chaos Queen. Hooking the leg. Noelle kips up. Well, Ashley Mannix caught her though. Up. Noelle with a counter. Into an Alabama slam. Huge counter from Noelle. Ashley Mannix trying to get back to her feet. Noelle, reverse STO. Planting the Chaos Queen face first. And Ashley Mannix still kicks up. I feel like Ashley hasn't gotten too much offense in here, though. Yeah, they need to... the whole My Faction thing is a little frustrating. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that enjoy My Faction, but it's... Yeah. Well, big splash here. Leg hooked. Yeah, Ash is in trouble here. Noelle is rolling. Look at Noelle. Oh my... Oh, wow. That was a rough landing for Noelle. Ashley Mannix sidestepping that suicide dive. Noelle taking control again already. And tilt-a-whirl side slam. Yeah, I was about to say the same, Brett. She's paying homage to Lita there. Back suplex. Oh. It's a stiff right hand, sending Noelle over the top rope down to the floor. This is where the Chaos Queen gets dangerous, though, when she starts taking control and picking up that steam she needs to just brutalize her opponent. You got a song stuck in my head. What song was that? Oh, the big clothesline. Look at Noelle. That could do it right there. Well, Ashley Mannix back up to her feet. Up Noelle. The reverse STO. Ashley Mannix sidesteps it. Very a pivotal moment there. Oh, going for a fisherman suplex. I guess I gotta call that a fisherwoman suplex, right? Opposites attract. Oh, yeah. Hurricanrana. Well, up top again. And, oh my God, what a leg drop. What a solid leg drop to the Queen of the Ring. And Ashley Mannix still kicks up again. What a match here. Ash in trouble, though. Did she just go for the reverse STO again? Oh boy. Noelle in trouble. The lung blower. Ashley Mannix sprinting to make that cover, but Noelle powers out. She went for this earlier, but Noelle countered it. She's got her up. Hit back down. Looking to put Noelle away. Here it comes. Oh my God, she rolls out of the way. That inverted Phoenix splash, that may be Ashley Maddox's last shot to get the victory here. Why is he rolling to the outside, though? Kips right up. Oh my God, what a shit into the face. That was brutal. Solid clothesline. This probably should have been the main event. It's a great match. To the 7. Well, Noelle breaks the count anyway. Not trying to win via count out.
And she's using this moment to summon all of her strength. Gets inside the ring.
Oh. DDT. Ashley Maddox trying to get back into this.
The airplane spin off a front face lock. Look at this power.
Stiff kick to the face. Ash picking up some steam here. DDT again. Well, dragging herself under the bottom rope. Trying to buy a moment to recover. Look at this. That apron DDT. Jeez. Throwing her by the hair. Ashley Maddox is going to be in that Elimination Chamber at SummerSlam for the Women's World Championship. Noelle will be part of the women's tag titles, teaming with Sarah Lynn, who they won the tournament with, but these women destroying each other here. Up. Look at this German suplex with a float over, shoulders down here. What a move by Noelle. And oh my God, she kicked up. Noelle going for that reverse STO again. If this hits, she's done. No, she wants that German again. Look at that with the float over again. Twice in a row. 1, 2. She got her. All right, Noelle, it's a huge win. Noelle's been picking up a lot of momentum here lately. Huge win there. That's got to be the biggest win of her career. Actually, no, the women's tag tournament, but biggest one-on-one win. All right, main event of the stream, you guys. Hope everyone had a good time today. Place your bets here. Hardcore championship on the line. Better have made this a hardcore match.
After plenty of hype and social media chatter, the bell has finally been rung on this championship match.
The time for talk is over. These superstars are ready to settle this and determine who gets to hold the title.
Big shots too already.
Pulled back into the hip toss. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Oh, complete dead left. This is incredible coverage. You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it.
Oh, vertical suplex.
Nice suplex. Vertical suplex. And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch.
Oh, already with those steel steps.
No countouts, no worries. Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney. Golly. He reverses it. Double underhook. Hoisted up.
Oh, look at this.
Taking their time. We got all day up here.
Oh my God.
Shoulders down. Championship on
Oh,
the line.
falls count anywhere here?
Not quite there yet.
Trying to make short order of things there.
Richard Palmer. You do whatever you want, birthday boy.
Hoisted up.
Ow! Vertical suplex. His feet got caught on the barricade. Already going for those steps. Going to take too long, though. Well, apparently not. Jesus, that was right in the side of the head.
Some things.
And, oh my God, onto the steps. His leg fully landed on that the bottom step there.
Takes their opponent down. Now just teeing off a series of hammer fists raining down.
Yeah, the turtle shell. That's exactly what happened.
Man, what a hit. You can see the anguish growing on his face.
This is where his fortitude will be put to the test.
Is there something
Well, Lancaster definitely has his work cut out for him here. The hardcore champion
Accept the fact that you're
kind of taking him to school, just staring down. Oh my God, he was waiting for him to recover so he could see it coming. That was brutal.
load on your opponent?
Hi, B. Mutran. Thanks for being here, buddy. And a German suplex on the floor. Just folded that turtle. Oh,
dropped him with a big shoulder tap.
shoulder block.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
Nasty stop of the arm. Tossed back into the ring. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Oh, kendo stick here. DDT. Pamela Henderson. Whatever you want, birthday boy. People aren't really going for jobber matches yet, by the way. I mean, they're open, but people haven't been spending points for that. For kendo stick shot, didn't get it. And his kendo shots to the face. He's broke the kendo stick over the hardcore champion's face. Lancaster, rear naked choke. The rear naked choke to the champion.
And breaks the hold, but damage has been done.
For a jobber match, bully. Nice, Mannix.
Inside the ring now. Hope he's got a plan.
Oh, boy. Well,
Time to get the tables.
Into the ring again.
Lancaster with the table here. Oh, boy, look at this. Huge counter. Huge counter by the champion.
Double underhook. Hoisted up. Stalling, taking their time. We got all day up here.
Man, stalled all that long and he still couldn't put him on the table. Well, leg is hooked. And he got him. Already defends again. Solid hardcore champion.
Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
Alrighty. Well, that is the last match of the stream. Hope everyone had some fun. You don't go to work today? Oh, me either. Actually, I'm going to try to take a nap for like an hour before I got to go to work. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next show to, I'm going to get the power rankings from both shows. I can't get a full one, I don't think. That'd be a cool match. Alright, let's check out the top 40. Wait, Blade? Oh, wait. Why is it showing Adrenaline? What's happening here? Wow, do a barrel roll is ahead a couple people. I'm on my camera real quick. Oh yeah, I should go check the news again. I didn't check the news today. Slim's fallen out of the top 10. Holy crap, she's way up here on Adrenaline. I find it interesting that it put Flashbang in number 1 when he lost the 1-on-3, and then he wins the 1-on-2, and it drops him down to 10. Alrighty. Number 18, Hutch. Alrighty. Check the news. Oops. Actually, we can't check the news, the overall news, can we? If we check the news now, it's just going to show Adrenaline's news, I think. Wait a minute. Now it is showing Ignition. Whatever. Well, it's showing Ignition stuff now. Excuse me. Alright guys, well, that is the stream for today. GG everyone. Love you guys. Next stream is going to be Monday, which is going to be a Monday Night Fall Guys. So hope to see some people there. Next FTU stream should be Wednesday. I'm hoping to make that happen. I'm getting off work a bit earlier, so on Wednesday. So yeah, GG guys. Oh, what's up, K-Back? Thanks, Pickle Boy. Alright guys, have a good weekend. See you guys Monday. GG. Later.